Yo, anybody home? Let's see. Dad Spare Change. Sam Wilson. Daniel D'Ambrosio. Daniel Lauren. Treasure Charger. Southern Metal. Okay, that's why that didn't work. Johnny T. Bill Snodgrass Adventures. How the heck are y'all? And by the way, surprise. We will discuss, cuss and discuss, rate and debate. So many items to discuss. Yep, that was the idea. Shell Bell, greetings. Yes, live from the second floor of the Casa de la Dangit Gym, as StreamLabs, Southern Metal so adequately described it, which means that your humble servant has had to climb a set of stairs, not once, not twice, but 3 times, just today. So, I will say that Bacardi's Gym, no buckets were involved or damaged in the making of that thing. To Todd, good to see. Please don't push yourself. Well, okay. I'm just gonna let it roll and see how it goes. And when I get tired, to Todd, and everybody else in the peanut gallery, I'm just gonna call it a night. You know. We're still working on the crossword scratch-off. I'm not going to push myself to get them done. So, whatever happens, let's see the scar or it didn't happen. Careful what you ask for, dude. Because there's more than one. There's 5. So, I'll show it to you. Everybody else can look away, but yeah. Because I had 3 drainage tubes after the actual procedure, so that, mostly blood and water could drain off of the wound. And so they were pretty... They were in there for like 3 days after the surgery, and then they got pulled. No, Johnny T, I'm gonna act like a big boy. Rick Lewis, nice to see you, Bassman. Glad to see you up and around. However, I thought you were supposed to be Rick Lewis. For your humble servant, this is therapy. So, there's that. Yep. Can I tell a difference yet? Bacardi Jim, yes, I can. Um, as we segue into Ask the Bassman, which is fine with me. Um, my immediate, the thing I noticed immediately was that everything seems brighter, which is a strange thing, but given the fact that literally more oxygen is getting into my brain pan, apparently that does make sense. And it's confirmed by doctors, so it must be true. Good hospital food. Treasure Charger. I do have a little side of the diabetes with me, so despite that, it was that there was actually some good food. No, Shell Bell, they don't. I was up and walking around the next day. It had a little walker with handles on top of the device, situated so that they were at about my height. And yeah, I was up walking around the halls and stuff, whatnot. Walker Magnet, what the heck is up? Thank you. Feeling pretty good too, all things considered. Well, okay, Rick Lewis. I've always heard that when you come to, all the nurses you see are hot. Is that true? Thank you, Metal Dragon Braveheart. Rick Lewis, let me just say this about that. This hospital is very close to an all-women's college. Do the math. Getting you walking is to stimulate your digestive system. You know they won't let you leave. That's pretty true, Johnny T. That's pretty true. Yep.
So we just buy 2 of these? You buy another one of these?
Kitty Allison, greetings. It's good to be back, believe me. So I slept by the window then. Yep.
Go check into the basement first.
Uh-oh. Preparing for a Georgia-style invasion.
Hey.
What up?
Concrete I stole.
Forget about it?
No, I knew I had it. I just didn't know where it was. Oh, basement can probably hear me now.
Yeah, I can.
Huh. Sweet.
Yep. All right. Let's see. Dad's spare change. There was a development to that story. I am not the $6 million man. Katie Bailey, greetings. How am I feeling? Well, cheap joke line. How am I feeling? I'm feeling with my hands. Actually, I'm feeling pretty darn good.
Scar. Show the scar. Show the scar.
Who's there with you? Is that Chris?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, somebody's there with you. Well, the thing is, I don't have one scar. I have at least 4 with some incidentals.
I don't want to see the catheter scar.
Well, no, you're not getting that one. No. So, and one of them is fairly grotesque. Not because it's still like oozing or anything like that, but just because it looks like it is. So, let's see. There's the main one. Are we all impressed?
Is that cleavage?
It is now. It never used to be there before. Yep. But the fun stuff is down below. I don't know if you can see that or not. There we go. I think these are called tape burns over here. Damn it, me. Yeah, I think these are tape burns.
Yeah, I was really kidding about the scars, but thank you.
Nope. Let's see. And then, if I can stand up a bit, there are the 3, these are the drainage tube scars that I had from the surgery, that they used the drainage tubes and some high-tech machinery to pull the fluid away from the scar. So there's that. Any fake personality is going to show up tonight. God only knows. Yes. Technology indeed. No, that kitty. Nope. Yep, I'm good, sweet, clean pod people now. So yeah. All in all, it was invigorating, exasperating. The good times, the bad times, all that happy fun time stuff. Shell Bell, thank you for that. Yes, so the mechanical valve is not used. The cardiac surgeon, chest scar fetish king. You know, whenever I see this, from now on, I've just made a rule for myself. Is whenever I see a fake name to an established picture, I'm just going to call you Mikey P, regardless of who you are. So, Mikey P, any chances of another peek at the scars? No. Got any extra?
That's what the rewind button is for.
Right. Got any extra bandages or tubing to give away for EOS and other such fun appreciation? No. Chicks dig scars. Treasure hog. I can confirm that it was as much as I didn't want to see it. I think there's something to that. I'm not going to say it's 100%, but it's like if you're playing a video game with a character, it adds a certain amount of value to that character. How often did the nurses wake you up at night? This one was not as bad as my COVID one. This one was actually decent. So, Mikey B says I need at least 63 seconds of material, Southern Metal. Staples or stitches? I'm thinking, well, technically, they needed both. Staples, I believe, were for the skin. Metallic to wrap around the sternum to keep that in place. That was just a mechanical strip that they used and just wrapped it over and over again. And then they used dissolvable stitches on the fascia, like in between the skin and the sternum, to keep that in place. So, let's see. Maybe I could incorporate the scar into a large Yakuza tattoo. Well, I don't know what a large Yakuza tattoo. To me, a Yakuza sounds like a brand of tire.
It's one of the motorcycles.
Oh. Okay.
Like a Honda, a Yakuza, a Harley.
Oh. Grandpa Tim's Copper Corner, what's up? Let's see. Brad Zerlin, greetings and thank you. Let's see. Walker Magnet, $10. I don't usually throw money at men when they lift their shirt, but making... Yeah, Walker Magnet only uses $1 bills when men do this. An unusual act of generosity for Walker Magnet when a dude lifts his shirt.
He couldn't wait for change. He's like, just here, take the whole $10.
Right. Yep. I think he even went to the bar and got change. He had 10 ones and just changed it out for the Hamilton. Rick Lewis, it is turning into a session of Ask the Bassman, and that's fine when we get bored of good stuffs, then we can start the scratch off. I have determined that all right. That does not feel good, by the way. I do have pain pills. Oh. Mikey P with a $5 super chat. Another flash for $5. No, that's kind of like watching a rerun. And in good faith, I can't do that because you could just replay this later and then get the whole thing. So, you know, am I feeling stronger? Not yet, Emile Voyer. That will come with time and healing. And more walking. The diet will change. But yes. Does Southern Metal have any scars? Only the ones I gave him that I know of.
But those are all mental.
Well, yes. But they still count. James Robinson, thank you very much. I will say, and I'll probably keep saying this because it is overwhelming how many people were praying outright for somebody that you've never actually met in person. And you know, when I started this silly streaming channel thing, I I would have never thought that something like this would have been possible.
Oh, I figured you'd have a heart surgery at some point. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, you're okay. I'm sorry, I was confused. But you know what's even more unusual, Bassman, is that I was praying for you, and I have met you.
Yes, well, to me that makes more sense because having met me, you knew I needed prayers.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Yes, yes.
No, we're glad. I'm very. I'll not speak for everybody in the chat because they can't speak. I'm very happy that things went well. I was praying for you every day, brother, and it's glad to see that. Not even a week later, he's back at it, scratching or doing a stream and scratching some tickets. So, welcome back.
6 days, my brother.
Yep.
Six effing days. And to me, that really speaks to
Your viralness,
um,
virality.
the nurses, the doctors were very impressed with my ability to come back so quickly. So yes, I think that's the prayers kicking in. So it's humbling. I don't. I wish I had the words. And I was thinking about what I was going to say today if I did stream, and I think really my goal tonight is just not to break down into a mass of puddling, just, trying not to break down, seriously. So, with that, I probably should get my mind active. So, let us scratch a few tickets, shall we? So I've started this one. I got a little bored earlier today, and I thought, well, let's see if I can remember how to do these. And lo and behold, I did.
Just like riding a bicycle.
Indeed. John Jacobs, greetings. I have you seen my missing 13? Confusing. Mikey P, please don't break down. That's not one of my kinks. Thanks. Well, it's good to know that there actually is something that you don't have a kink for. Come to the bacon, come to the bacon. Yes. Let's see. That's about it. So, in tonight's thrilling episode, this Oklahoma ticket has started with an E, A, and a Z. I have dimmed the lights so that hopefully you all can see the letters better. G. So let's see. Hospital stories in no particular order. The last thing I had to do. 9 Phaser 9, member for 8 months, guitar tech, glad you're back so soon. Good luck on the scratchers. Thank you, 9 Phaser 9. Treasure Charger, $10 super chat. Don't care about lottery money we won with just your return. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. We already have a word with 4 letters. So the last thing I had to do in the hospital was to get my last IV line pulled. And then they put pressure on it for 3 minutes, and then they taped it, and then I had to lay still for half an hour. Well, in a move surprising to absolutely no one, of course I fell asleep. Mr. Clad, what is up? And so the nurse came and woke me up. And she asked me if I knew who I was, and I said yes. And she asked me, do you know what you want to do? I said, yes, I want to get the hell out of here.
You could have said, I want to rock, and then whipped out your guitar. Oh, wait, that's a bass guitar. That's right.
Wow. Yep. So unappreciated. It's all right. All right, let's go pee.
Not yet.
Oh. All right. Then I'll start, and you can catch up. And yes, I did have the catheter. And I had that sensation. First of all, the catheter is used to totally keep your bladder empty. Let me tell you, that thing worked. But
and I think it also prevents unwanted tents. TENTS, if you know what I mean. They don't want you pitching a tent in the hospital there.
Oh, that didn't work. So, yes, 2 words already. So, there is a sensation after you get that thing yanked that you have to go immediately. But it is a surprise. I mean, it's not true. It's just not true. Play some Chicago or some Commodores. Nice. Mikey P, what do you mean it didn't work? Say more bassman. Okay, sure. More bassman. There. Let's see. Southern Metal, I think. Oh, really? Mr. Clyde, I'll have to look into that. We have a W. Dad Spare Change, Mrs. Bassman is doing fine. She has responded well to the she's a bad mama jamma. Sweet. She has responded well to the oh, Mr. Clyde, I can't count when I play. How's the fog? Is it just as thick, or has it lifted with the additional light entering in? The fog has lifted, Rick Lewis, and it's probably only going to get better. Seriously. It's something you don't realize until it goes away, that it was ever there, because the fog is so gradually coming in, that you don't notice it. Ah, Rick Lewis, gotcha. Okay, let's do a K. Let's do an I. Yeah, maybe one of the things that we'll notice is that, yeah, Rick Lewis, I think in our everyday, the humdrum that we live every day, we kind of lose track of the important stuff, like taking care of ourselves and whatnot. And I was right there. I was, I was of the mindset where, well, I wasn't necessarily good, but I was good enough. So, and then you get to the point where, okay, now you cross over and it's not good enough anymore. Yes, Brad Zerlin, completely agree. So, my main thing to do, I had a home health nurse come and visit. Oh my gosh. She is amazing. She knows so much. And we have a town of about 7,000, and she lives in the same town that I do, and she is about maybe 6 blocks away, which is stunning. Bob and Mary W., all I can say is you rock, and glad we found you. Well, I'm glad you found me too. It's always good to be found. Thank you very much for that. Oh, Brad, sorry to hear that. Grandpa Tim's, God has delivered me from 3 heart attacks, 2 heart attacks, 3 strokes, 3 TIAs, 2 stent surgeries, diabetes, alcoholism, 22 years ago, and drugs. God is great. Wow. Ah, Grove, okay. Mrs. Chef Yoda, greetings. Now let's see. Bob and Mary, did you buy the 1858 large letter Flying Eagle from me, or did we have a conversation? Because I don't think you bought anything else. Because I didn't really have very many sales, but the sales I did have were fairly significant. And I'm sorry I don't. Oh, yes. Okay, perfect. Oh, excellent. Okay, the big quarter. Yes. All right, wonderful. Yeah, thanks for joining in. Cool. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm sorry I met so many people for the first time in Grove, and whew. All right, very good. Well, yes. please do. I'm thinking, I don't know where you are, but I do plan on once I get. Yes, Bob, I remember that. I didn't think your wife had the beard, so that was a pretty, you know, I had that going for me, which was nice. I think once I get healed and back at it again, I think I'm going to maybe put out some more coinages for sale at some different areas. I'm in North Texas, so there's always a grapevine coin show local to me that I may put out some stuff for, and just see how that goes, you know. So a lady in my town has a beard. I'm trying to set Mikey P up with her. Well, treasure charger. Oh, you used to live in North Dallas. Okay. Treasure charger, I'm just going to leave that one alone. I'm not going to touch that. As tempting as it is to say, not going to. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. Not gonna. Couldn't pay me to. Well, Mikey P says, what part of North Texas? About an hour north of Dallas. And, well, good deal. I'll say hello back to Mary. So, let's see. And about maybe a half hour directly west of the greatness of Rob Finds Treasure. So, all right. We had an eye. What did we do with it? Poke myself? No, I don't think so. I think we're done with the eye. R. It's not a humor yet.
You know, I think a little extra light might actually help see the card better.
Well, here's the thing. When I had it earlier, a song by Cream, SWLABR. Strange. It's blurry. I can maybe do something about that. That any better? When I looking at it earlier.
Yeah, that's a little better.
And it was like the light just kind of washed the letters out completely. You couldn't make out the letters at all. It was just blinding. So that's why I turned the light off. She walks like a bearded rainbow. Ah, so that is better, Emil. Cool. All right. Tendency. Drift. But yes, hopefully one of the things that we can tell about the improvement of my situation Oh, Treasure Charger, yes. I am so happy for him. That will make their entire season, no question. Um, just to get a couple of wins and a ring. I mean, they are going to forget probably all the losses and look at that ring and just it's going to be amazing for them. Now that's an H, not an R there. Yeah, that's an 8. That's an R. So we did the R and not the H. More of a short gnome with a shaggy beard. That's pretty funny. Well, Bob and Mary W., since you brought up the 5-ounce quarter that you showed me, um, nah, Emil, don't worry about it. I always need help. Um, I go to an auction site called greatcollections.com, and somebody was trying to sell the 2020. What was it? It wasn't the tall grass. It's not even listed in. Oh, it was Weir Farm. It was the 2020 Weir Farm MS69 DPL, and they're trying to sell it for $2,200. It's not listed in PCGS or NGC at all. And there was no way I was going to even consider it. So, but it did look really cool. And the PCGS number wasn't listed in the PCGS website. So, kind of makes me a little, sketchy as far as whether or not it's a good. It was a 5-ouncer, yes. Yes, the 5-ounce 2020 Weir Farm, I believe. But yeah. All right, let's make sure I finish the Y. O. I'll definitely be at, yeah, well, yeah, the thing is, Bob and Mary, is that you really don't know how much it's worth because you don't know how many were out there. So I couldn't pull the trigger. It's a really, it's a hope and poke kind of deal. So I just can't do that. So we have an O. There's oval. I mean, I can't blame whoever's trying to sell it, to see if somebody will bite on that hook and, but from a buyer's point of view, there's no good reason. So got a U. Another U. And apparently, nice of you more. Oh, Bob and Mary W, they are amazing. Sometimes I think I'm the only one sitting in a corner in a dark room, just the only one buying them and collecting them. Okay. F.
Be right back.
All right. I think the leathers are starting to dry up here a little bit. Last year I went to Go Away Mail. Bob and Mary W. Last year I went to Grove as a buyer and a bit of a seller. I brought maybe a handful of coinage, and one of them was Mark Scarlata. Greetings. Yeah, that's the problem, Johnny T, I think. And I went to a table to see if they would buy a SP70 coin that had the first strike autographed. How many ATB 5 ounce do you have in your collection so far? I would guesstimate somewhere between 25 and 30, because they make the business strike, which ain't nobody gonna sell them for, ain't nobody's gonna use those for business, but you know, sure, you can call it a business strike, only to separate it from a special strike. Why didn't I get normal scratchers so you don't have to think so much? You aren't fully with it. And it would have to be easier for a nickel and normal scratchers, don't you think? Well, Rick Lewis, I do love a mental exercise. And I had these left over from last week. So, you know, why not? Pause, spare time. Welcome back, my friend. Looking good. Gotta run. Catch you later. Thank you very much, Pause, spare time, for that $20 super chat. Bob Mary W., I heard there are 56 of them. There could be 28 of each. So I could be close to the halfway point. So, okay, a C. Make sure there's a C. But starting from about 2015 to about 2018, they become really hard to find. Got an S. This should possibly help. At least that's, oh, well. That's 1, 2, 3. Well, all right. Got a V. Freaking awesome. What's up? Good day to you as well. Wow, that's cool, Bob and Mary W. Ah, tater juice. So, met with the nurse, the home health nurse, and we were discussing nutrition. And she described the perfect beverage after I go out and take a 15-minute walk. I will give a raw ASE to anyone who can describe her perfect version of a beverage to use after a 15-minute walk outside. First one to get it. I'll let you know when I see it. So far, I haven't. Still don't see it. Hey, teacher, what's up? Still don't see it. Nope. One of you is close, but not quite. No, Mr. Clyde, I used to be almost addicted to Diet Dr. Pepper. I can't, I don't do that so much anymore. Nope, nope. lasagna juice? It's not water. It's not alcoholic. It's not any kind of tomato juice. It's not a vehicle engine 9-phaser 9. It's, oh yeah, it's not alcoholic. Rick Lewis, that would be weird. All right, we're getting closer. And we're getting closer. And we have a winner. Rick Lewis, chocolate milk. Of all things. 2% chocolate milk is the perfect beverage after a 15-minute walk outside. Mind blown. Yes. All right, let's see. Emil, I will go up and check that later. It combines protein and carbohydrates. And that's what you want. Yes. And that's what you want out of this nutrition system is maybe 6 or 7 smaller oh, Thomas, come on now. You want a combination of protein and carbs to restore what you just used in your exercise. So, yes, I would have never guessed. So I bring it to you all. All right. Let's see. GHM.
I'm back.
All right. We have an X. So we have egg, gap, and appease. That's a $3 card.
And you only have to go to Oklahoma to get your money.
That's right. Which may require a stop at the local casino to maybe try to get some more money in a different way. All right.
Can't see the letters.
Ah. All right. Let's see what I can do about that.
Can you move it up just a little bit? There you go. Mucho better. Whoop.
I know I'm experimenting. There we go. There we go. All right. T Love It. Hello, Bassman. Welcome back. It is really good to be back. What did we bingo that card? I don't know. We got 3 words on the last one. That gave us $3. So we have an L here.
There's one on lyric on the right.
Ah. Now we have an X. S. Hopefully there are plenty of S's. So yes, I'll be going to 6 or 7 smaller meals per day in the hopes of higher metabolism, keeping the kidneys healthy, all that kind of good stuffs. So, and it's actually good for your brain. And well, if it's something that's good for your brain, I'm probably need to be all about it. So, okay, what's going on here?
Do I need a new scratcher?
I might. That's a K. Don't think I have one. Okay, that is not a scratcher. Slick One, what is up? All right, I'm gonna try that. Used to be a C. I think that's it for the C's. That's a J. It's a B. That's an E. That should be good. Oh, Slick One, hardly super bass man, just a cornflake looking for some milk, you know. Well, we have our first word. And an N will finish the first row. Of course, the sorely needed Q. Followed by the H. P. And I, well, this should be fun. Hmm. Johnny T, am I going to try one of the $50 scratchers? Muscle shell, protected by the shell. I'm tempted, Johnny T. I actually am. Should there be something holding me back, Muscle Shell? I say no. Avard Kurt. Did I miss you? Yes, Treasure Charger, that's how we do. There is Avard Kurt. Man, pain meds are awesome, aren't they, Avard Kurt? I was having something, oh, okay, well, good deal, and welcome, Avard Kurt. I was having a particularly painful episode from coughing, and they offered me how bad the pain level was, and I think I told them something like a 6, and they gave me something called
codeine?
No, it wasn't hydrocodone. It was hydromorphone, I think. And, Treasure Charger I already have.
Hydroxine?
Don't think so. But this stuff was not really so much about reducing the pain. It was making you forget that you ever were in pain. And oh my Lord. Ooh. That was happy, joy moment there. It's like, oh yeah, it hurts, I don't care. So a G, huh? Oh, we got a word. Cottage. Cottage. Gain. But first and second day it was mostly morphine. Can I save a few of those pills for when I visit? No. I only have the damn it all. I think that's what they're called. Not really. But I think, when somebody gives you food on your plate, I think you should finish it and not throw it away. So, I think I'll be very polite and do that. Tramadol, yes, that's what it is. All right. So we got one word in the books at least. We got 4 letters left to get. We have an O. This seems to be somewhat of an important letter. And a Y. Why? Because I gotta. We have our second word. One, two, third word. Well, all right, and our bonus letters will be the D, and the U. That gives us our fourth word. Which means that this ticket is worth $5. Oh, Bob and Mary W., they have rectified that situation, so to speak. Walker Magnet, awesome to see you doing so well. I'm getting ready to call tonight. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Alrighty, Walker Magnet, thanks for popping in, setting the spell.
No stream tomorrow.
No stream tomorrow for Southern Metal. Oh my gosh.
Son number 2 is graduating.
Well, that's no excuse, but we understand. Yes, the Mrs. Southern Metal would probably not take kindly to such things.
That's the correct statement.
Thank you. That was just a guess. No intelligence made from that. Just an uneducated guess. Hyenas actually have white stools from eating a lot of calcium from bones. Ew. Yikes.
TMI.
No, that's interesting.
I didn't say it wasn't interesting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the part where he said hyena. I thought he was giving us something personal there.
Oh my gosh. No. I don't think so. All right, we'll start with an F. All right, I'm going to try with the light and let y'all let me know what you think with the light on.
I think that would be good. Ah!
Indeed.
Much better.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Cool.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Okay.
Mikey P with the cold words there.
Oh, Mikey P, that's harsh. Wow.
The truth hurts.
Dang it. Dang it. Yes. Streaming live from the graduation center. It's good that you're coming along well and better. Oh, yeah. Bob and Mary W., that's really what I'm looking forward to, is the everyday improvement. I mean, I'm not necessarily that patient, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to a B. A Z. A V is in Victor. Thank you very much, Bob and Mary W. The O. An S. Hopefully this helps a bit. And an A. Alrighty. Oh, treasure charger, you have no idea. Um, I came up here earlier today just to like reacquaint myself with the whole um, area, and it was so great. And did a few scratch offs, really didn't get much success that way, but it was just good to do them. And I thought, you know, I could probably do this tonight. Just maintain a nice, easy pace. Um, but yeah, this is really good. Thank you. Now, this might be a good one. We have word number 1.
Slick One has a good idea. Everyone needs to send you a scratch off
Oh my gosh.
from all 50 states.
Wow. That would be impressive. Will I be punching Southern Metal's buttons tomorrow night? Dad Spare Change, that's a good thought, but he's not streaming, but that doesn't mean anything.
But then you would have to mail it to that person to get it redeemed.
You. They don't have to be crosswords, Mr. Clad. Mikey P, I do have a P.O. box.
I'll put it in the chat.
All right.
Oh, wait. I think I only have your home address.
Oh.
Let me see.
It's P.O. Box 70.
Same zip code?
Yep. Denominations. Just $1,
Oh, I was thinking like Methodist or Baptist.
sir. Yeah, if you don't believe in playing these, then you're an atheist, apparently. With a longer handle. X. Oh, you're killing me here.
You should ask them for PO Box 64.
Interesting. Yeah, I do have to re-up with the post orifice by the end of the month. So, oh my gosh, Mikey P. Yeah, I promise I won't show up at 2 a.m. with a gimp suit, lube, and some chocolate milk for recovery.
Actually, you just need to show up. I think you've got all that on stock, right?
It's true.
Except the milk's going to be 2%.
That's right. Well, the milk actually should be 2%. But, yeah, I could change it over to P.O. Box 64. I'll see if it's available. That's a great idea.
Or 67, but then no one can send you anything because it's only for bass players.
Best P.O. Box for non-bass players. A Y. Finally, the N. Well, one word don't get you nothing. All right, Emil, are you ready? And Beth, what is up? I am I'm feeling actually quite well. Possibly better than I should be. Yes. There we go. That's a shout out for Emil. See? He's very appreciative. All right, let's do one from the great state of Texas. We start with a U. Lake Shabangangamog. Shabangangamog. That's pretty easy.
My safe word is tater juice.
Boy. So, dear sweet executive producer Southern Metal, how long do you think the festivities will last tomorrow night? Do you have a Rick Lewis or Mikey P? No, I didn't.
Graduation starts at 7, I believe. They have approximately 750 children to go through the process.
Oh my.
So it's probably 2 hours. 45 minutes to get back home.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Because of traffic. It's about 25 minutes there.
Yikes.
Yeah. Well, there's only really one place in the area to hold a graduate, and all the schools within 20 miles
are in the same place.
Yeah, use the same place. And then we'll have a few family members over, and they'll be eating us some cake. I won't have any cake, and stuffs, and then so probably about 11. Good night, Bob and Mary.
All right, thank you for coming in, Bob and Mary. It was good to meet you. Yes, don't be a stranger.
Thank you, Annabeth. Mr. Clad, if I dose the wife with NyQuil, I could swing it. I possibly could, but I still have to live here.
The risk is not worth the reward is too much for
Right.
the risk.
Yes. Yeah, and 750 kids. I think Chris's class was 800 maybe.
A bacon tower. I think the concept of the baking tower goes without saying. Of course, there will be a bacon tower. And the cake will stand, but the bacon tower will disappear by the end of the night. Let's see, what possible Southern Metal graduation traditions could there be? A bacon tower inside a gravy fountain. Let's see, the graduate has to eat an entire pig full of bacon while the family watches around with pride. It's a rite of passage for the graduate. The father, of course, has to have tater juice in hand while this happens. I can see this. I mean, he's going to have tater juice in hand anyway, so why not have the bacon tower? All right. P. Ah, yes. The peanut gallery pays off again. Well, sneaking up on the first word. And a second word. Hmm. Holy
A in Subway.
holy crap, that was loud. We have a word. Ah, the dreaded Q. An L. Uh-oh. Word number 2. A G. A T. What does this get us? A V. N.
Timmy Tim says hello.
Timothy Tim. I missed 2 L's in yield and telescope. And I still miss the E. Oh boy. 2 L's in yield and telescope.
Fourth column.
I still missed the E.
There is an E in ice
Oh,
over on the bottom right.
yes.
Ice or ear.
Yes, got it. Thank you. That's been missing for a while. F. First bonus letter is a K. Followed by an M. What does that get us? 1, 2, I think that gets us 2 words, which is not 3. I know, Mikey P.
You could update your winning tickets up top.
All right.
If you wanted to. I think it's 2 tickets, $8. All right. Let's do Dad spare change. I'm thinking I have maybe a couple of more in me. So all right, here we go, folks. First letter is a J.
not good for nothing. Followed by a V. Well, aren't we off to a great start?
Come on, Q.
Thank you. My thoughts exactly. Wow. A P. So the mechanical valve option was not used during the procedure. It was determined that the best replacement would actually be a cow valve. So, which led me to the question of, if I eat a hamburger now, is that cannibalism? And there is my cue, right on schedule. Okay. Wow, this is the part where you actually get to scratch the letters off up top. This is going to be the best ticket of the night. A Y.
Any minute now.
H. R. See what we get from this guy. V and develop, seeking lava. All right, let's see. Ah, very nice. Thank you. Let's see. U. Those will match up nicely with all the Q's we found earlier. W. the dreaded X. Treasure Charger, I was actually told by the home health care nurse that I have been breathing incorrectly.
What?
Yes. When you're hunched, apparently if you're hunched over, like in a kind of with your shoulders rolled forward.
When you're sleeping at your desk?
You could say that. Then air doesn't get into the lower part of your lungs. But if you bring your shoulders back and breathe in so that your stomach moves, then the air gets to the lower part of the lungs and you get more air. So I had to practice breathing because that's how goofy I've been, I guess. So yes. Yep, there you go. That's what happens. I know, right? I learned a lot today. Stuff I didn't know. Unfortunately, cash words was not one of them. Hmm. And a Z. There's the D. I knew it was somewhere. Dang it. Four letters left. Word number one, stir. Um, Rick Lewis, you can put the request in, but it will be denied. All right. Last two letters. First one is a G.
The peanut gallery is extremely cold tonight.
How so?
Oh, they are ribbing me on my inability to discover silver in my rolls.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Cold-hearted people tonight, Bassman.
Well, I think it is their way of showing you that they actually do care. Or maybe they don't. I don't know.
It's all in good fun.
Yep. Ending with an E. Michael Erickson, greetings.
I was looking back at our finds for the year, and earlier this year we had some great boxes, but since then, nada.
Well, you got your good waves, and you got your dry spells. You just got to ride through it. So that looks like that's it for this one. I need an O, an A, a C. I had the L. C-O-A. E. C-O-M. A. E. Well, let's see. That would be... Yep. 4 letters missing are coma. That's all we have missing on the card. So it makes sense. We have one word, stir. All right. Let's do one more from the marginal state of Oklahoma. W. A U. I have been assured by the home health nurse that there is no way in heck that my stitches will bust open from coughing, or really anything else. So, heavy arrow archer. Ah, yes.
They're saying there's background noise when I'm not on mute, which is strange. So I'm not on mute now. Mikey P, let me know if you still hear the background noise or if those are voices in your head.
Yeah, I can hear it. Like right now. There's an E. I think I might be busy with this one for a while. A V. An I. An A. right. Oh, of course. We have our first word. F.
Annabeth says you have an S on the third row in nest.
And she is right. The peanut gallery assists yet again. H. There's the O. Oh, this got interesting. This just got really interesting. So we've got 1, 2, 3 so far. All right. Oh. Randy Pulsifer, what is up? Well, I think since Southern Metal is not going to stream tomorrow night, maybe I could be a less than suitable co-host and finish these off and go even slower than I did tonight. That sounds like good, solid fun, doesn't it?
That would be excellent.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a Y. 4. MCT L. MCTL. Four words get you $5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that just made the Oklahoma trip worthwhile.
And I said there's one more word at the bottom.
Oh. There's a U.
She says seed on the bottom right. Did you count that one?
Oh, I didn't. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we turned into a $7 ticket.
Sweet.
Nice. Excellent. I did say slower, Mikey P. Absolutely.
So that's 3 tickets for $15.
That works for me. All right.
What was the cost of each ticket? I think you did 5 tickets.
Well, I bought these all at the same time, and they are $3 tickets. So,
I think we did 5, or did we do 6?
oh, let's see. Three, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna say we did maybe 6 or 7, and had 4 wieners. That's
Oh, I missed the 4 wieners. I thought we had 3.
I think we have 4. One. I gotta check that other one. But we have 3 here for sure tonight. I believe. Now let's see.
We had $32 net in super chats.
Okay, and we need to add that to you thought the E would give me another word or two. No, the only letters we don't have are M, C, L, and T. All of the E's have been scratched off. So I need to add one more for $7.
I had 3 tickets at 15 total.
Yep, that's what I got. And let me change that again. I'm going to use the net winnings for the super chat. So what did we have there?
$32 in super chats minus the $15 in winnings would equal a profit of, well, hold on. You had so 47 total minus you spent 18, right? Give or take.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until I'm done with all of these.
Oh, okay. So we had $32 net in super chats.
Okay, and that was what was it? Last week we had,
Yeah, I wasn't here last week.
I think we had 30 with Pa and Timmy Tim. So I can at least, let's see, that would be 21 plus the what? 32? Is that what you said? So it would be 55.
32 for the night, yes. Not including the winnings.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm. Okay, so I'm going to call this. There we go. All right, Emil. Oh, I'll rest well, Dad Spare Change. All right. You're welcome, Emile Voyer. Yes, Annabeth, ouch is the operative phrase or word there. Well, all right. What do we have left for possible tomorrow? We have 2 Oklahomers and 6 Texas. That doesn't sound very painful. At least not to me.
That's because you're the only one on painkillers.
That's right. Oh. Ooh, Mr. Clad coming in hard. Wow. Whoo. Wow. Well, I know what my next recording will be of. That's harsh. Well, it's been cool to be behind the saddle or on the saddle again, or have the saddle thrown at you again, or whatever the phraseology is. I honestly did not expect it to be so soon, but I think there is a certain power of prayer that may have interjected itself and said, yeah, we'll do this. So, yes, he's going for the juggler. Yep. So, Emil, it is very good to be back. I think we will, well, thank you, Annabeth. I'll get some rest, and if you're not careful, we'll finish this tomorrow night. Mikey P, that is a most appropriate comment. Thank you, Coin Silver. All right, well, until tomorrow, it is your boy.
Bye. Have a great night, Bassman.
Alrighty, you too. It is your humble servant Bassman saying, as was so well predicted,